Have you ever stepped inside someone's residence and marveled, thinking, "My goodness, this home always looks so wonderfully neat"? What if the key to such consistent tidiness, particularly among many older adults, involves just 6 straightforward habits? These practices help maintain an immaculate living space without demanding strenuous, exhausting cleaning sessions. We aren't talking about massive, overwhelming projects here. Instead, these are minor, everyday actions that collectively result in a beautifully kept home environment. Please stay with us until the conclusion of this video, as I'll be detailing these easily adoptable habits that you can integrate into your life starting today. You won't need any specialized gadgets or costly supplies to keep your surroundings looking wonderfully fresh, pristine, and reassuringly under control. If you appreciate finding practical wisdom like this, please consider giving this video a like. Your support helps us at Old Age Wisdom continue sharing valuable insights with our community. Believe me, incorporating these simple approaches can truly transform how you view and manage household upkeep, making it feel much less like a chore and more like a gentle rhythm. Let's delve into the first habit, addressing clutter proactively as you encounter it. Trust me, the simplicity and effectiveness of this technique will surely resonate with you. Consider your typical day and notice how frequently minor untidiness appears. Perhaps a stack of mail on the table, a couple of magazines left scattered, or an unattended coffee cup. Now, picture maintaining a tidy area without feeling perpetually obligated to clean for extended periods. That is precisely the advantage of this habit. Begin by observing your immediate surroundings, your living room, your kitchen, perhaps even the inside of your refrigerator. The essential part is establishing simple guidelines tailored to your environment. For example, in the kitchen, a useful rule might be to never exit the room without tidying at least one item. This could be as simple as placing a used dish directly into the dishwasher or wiping down a small section of the countertop. If you're looking inside your refrigerator, maybe adopt a rule to discard any outdated items each time you open the door. Such personal guidelines help cultivate an atmosphere where neatness feels automatic. Before long, you'll realize how much simpler it becomes to preserve order throughout your daily activities. One truly effective habit I've observed among seniors who keep exceptionally tidy homes is their practice of never leaving one area without taking something along that belongs elsewhere. It sounds elementary, doesn't it? Yet, this small, consistent action yields significant results over time. Imagine you're relaxing in your living room with a cup of tea and are about to head to the kitchen. Instead of leaving the empty cup behind, why not carry it with you and place it straight into the sink or dishwasher? If you're moving towards the bedroom, perhaps take that moment to retrieve the folded throw blanket from the armchair and return it to its proper spot. These seemingly minor actions genuinely accumulate, preventing clutter from building up. What I've also come to appreciate is how dedicating just a few additional seconds to putting items back immediately makes a substantial difference. For instance, when you collect the mail, resist the urge to simply drop it on a counter where it can accumulate. Instead, take a minute to sort through it right then, placing unwanted items directly into the recycling bin. When you've finished your morning beverage, don't let the mug linger on the end table for hours. As soon as it's empty, rinse it and pop it into the dishwasher. That's one less task for later. Similarly, after enjoying a good book, don't allow it to remain on the sofa. Return it promptly to its bookshelf. Small routines like these conserve your time and energy considerably in the long view. You avoid the need to set aside large blocks of time specifically for tidying. It's truly about remaining aware and attentive as you navigate your home during the day. The next instance you notice something slightly out of place, a stray slipper under the table, or a small pile of papers needing attention, invest those few extra seconds to restore order. This continuous, gentle effort fosters a cleaner, more organized living space without becoming burdensome. It's not about achieving perfection, but rather about steady consistency. Soon, clearing clutter as you go will become second nature, granting you more time to savor your day within a peaceful, orderly environment. If you're finding this discussion helpful and appreciate the wisdom shared on Old Age Wisdom, we'd be grateful if you subscribe to the channel or hit the like button. It truly helps us grow and reach more people like you. Let's move on to the second habit, making the bed each morning. There's a remarkably positive shift that occurs when you begin your day with this seemingly minor task. It appears simple enough, A quick fluff of the pillows, adjusting the covers, smoothing the sheets. Yet the influence of this brief, 2-minute habit extends far beyond the physical act. It possesses the ability to positively shape your outlook and your surroundings in ways you might not anticipate. Each morning, as you make your bed, you're not merely tidying a physical space. You're also bringing a sense of order to your thoughts and setting a constructive tone for the day ahead. The effect is often felt immediately. When you re-enter your bedroom later, perhaps after a morning filled with activities or errands, you are met with a space that exudes calm and composure. Your neatly made bed offers a visual sense of peace, a welcome contrast to the disarray that can sometimes creep into other parts of our lives. It provides an instant lift to your spirits, a quiet confirmation that you've already accomplished something worthwhile, which can, in turn, spark the motivation needed to address other tasks. Making the bed is like achieving a small, personal victory early on, making the remainder of the day feel more approachable and less overwhelming. I've frequently observed this practice among many older adults who maintain lovely, well-organized homes. It's quite interesting how, often before they even prepare their morning coffee or breakfast, they dedicate those few moments to arranging their pillows, pulling up the comforter, and straightening the sheets. For them, it represents more than just tidying. It signifies initiating the day with clarity, purpose, and a gentle sense of command over their environment. They often share that this simple ritual provides a subtle boost of energy and a feeling of quiet pride, stemming from having already taken a positive step towards a productive day, even if it's just through mindfully caring for their personal space. The neatly arranged bed becomes a symbol of preparedness, offering a gentle, understated encouragement that stays with them. The psychological advantages of making your bed are surprisingly significant. As you pass by your made bed throughout the day, each glance serves as a reminder of an accomplished task. This feeling of achievement, though perhaps subtle, acts as a potent motivator. It helps build positive momentum. You've effectively completed one item on your mental checklist before the day truly gets underway. Instead of encountering a tangle of sheets and pillows, which can subconsciously register as another chore waiting, you experience the comfort of knowing your personal space is orderly. This sense of external order often translates into a feeling of greater mental clarity, establishing a stable foundation from which to approach the day's activities with focus and confidence. Furthermore, there's a profound sense of satisfaction in returning to a perfectly made bed at the close of the day. After navigating a potentially busy or even chaotic day, climbing into a bed that has been thoughtfully arranged feels like a welcoming invitation to rest and rejuvenate. It transcends being merely a place to sleep. It becomes a personal sanctuary, a well-deserved reward after the day's efforts. The neatness provides a comforting contrast to the complexities of the outside world, reminding you that amidst life's hustle and bustle, you possess a space that is calm, peaceful, and meticulously cared for. It's akin to enveloping yourself in comfort and contentment, both physically and mentally. This simple daily habit of making the bed isn't solely about room tidiness. It's about intentionally creating a moment of control and tranquility in your life, regardless of what unfolds later. It's about establishing a positive tone for productivity and peace of mind, gifting yourself a small but meaningful accomplishment right at the start, and concluding the day by returning to a space that feels like a peaceful retreat where you can relax, recharge, and prepare for whatever tomorrow brings. The third invaluable habit involves wiping down kitchen counters and the sink regularly. Here's a common practice among seniors known for their clean homes. Right after finishing a meal, they make it a habit to tidy the kitchen. This simple routine often becomes second nature and typically requires only a few minutes. The key to making this effortless is keeping a spray bottle filled with your preferred cleaner and a cloth readily accessible, ideally near the sink. Having your cleaning supplies conveniently located significantly increases the likelihood that you'll consistently follow through with this brief task each time you cook or eat. Start with the kitchen countertops. Following each meal, take just a moment to lightly spray the surfaces. A quick, gentle wipe effectively removes coffee splashes, stray crumbs, and any other minor residues that naturally accumulate. It's considerably easier to clean these small messes while they're still fresh, rather than allowing them to dry and adhere to the surface, which invariably makes cleaning more difficult later on. Consider it preventative maintenance that keeps your kitchen feeling pleasant and orderly with minimal effort. Next, turn your attention to the sink. Rinse out the basin thoroughly and give it a swift scrub, paying attention to corners or drains where food particles, soap residue, or water spots tend to gather. A light scrubbing followed by a quick wipe dry with your cloth maintains a fresh and spotless appearance. This consistent habit prevents the slow buildup of grime, which can be much harder to tackle when left unattended for days. It helps ensure your kitchen always looks pristine and well cared for. While it might seem like a small detail, this practice genuinely saves considerable time and effort over the long term. The entire process usually takes less than 3 minutes. Yet, the seniors I know who consistently maintain sparkling kitchens never retire for the evening, leaving dirty counters behind. They understand that allowing messes to sit overnight inevitably results in more work the next day. Dried, stuck-on food is far more challenging to remove than fresh spills, and waking up to a cluttered kitchen can negatively impact your morning disposition. Conversely, by quickly wiping down your counters and sink before bed, you begin your day with a refreshing sense of order and tranquility. Stepping into a clean, tidy kitchen first thing in the morning just feels right, like a small act of self-care that helps establish a positive mood for the hours ahead. Allow me to add one more point that simplifies this routine even further: the placement of your cleaning supplies. Ensure your spray bottle, cloth, and any other essential items are stored where you can effortlessly grab them as you finish up in the kitchen. A convenient location might be under the sink, within a nearby drawer, or on an easily reachable shelf. When your supplies are within arm's reach, follow-through becomes almost automatic. Convenience is paramount. When everything is accessible, cleaning transforms into a seamless part of your routine. By incorporating this straightforward practice, you'll maintain an invitingly clean kitchen with very little exertion. Plus, it will become so ingrained in your daily habits that you won't even need to consciously think about it. You'll simply wipe down the kitchen and relish the satisfaction of a consistently fresh space. Habit number 4 centers on following a manageable cleaning schedule. For many insightful seniors, the key to sustaining a comfortable and orderly home environment rests in the simplicity of a well-planned cleaning schedule. Dividing household chores into smaller, more manageable tasks distributed throughout the week effectively prevents that feeling of being overwhelmed by cleaning responsibilities. The inherent advantage of a cleaning schedule lies in its capacity to convert what might seem like a burdensome obligation into a natural, recurring part of your daily life. Start by assigning small, specific tasks to different days of the week. For instance, you might designate Monday as bathroom touch-up day. This could involve a quick cleaning of the toilet bowl, a swift wipe of the bathroom mirror to eliminate smudges, and a brief sweep of the floor to gather any dust or hair. There's no need to dedicate hours to intensive scrubbing. Just a few minutes of focused effort can make a noticeable difference. Then, perhaps Tuesday could be your designated vacuuming day, where you run the vacuum cleaner over the living room carpet and other frequently used areas to keep them fresh. Wednesday might become dusting day, where you spend a short time wiping down picture frames, windowsills, and shelves that tend to attract dust. Each day has its specific, achievable task, ensuring your home remains consistently presentable without requiring you to sacrifice large blocks of time all at once for cleaning marathons. What makes this approach so effective is how seamlessly it integrates into the rhythm of your daily existence. Before long, you might find yourself automatically reaching for the duster each Wednesday, almost without thinking. Your body adapts to the routine movements, and your mind anticipates the task. Over time, it feels as natural as brewing your morning coffee or settling down with the newspaper. This predictable cadence significantly smooths out your week, eliminating the stress associated with frantic, last-minute cleaning sessions, especially when unexpected company announces they're stopping by. Gone are the days when weekends felt burdened by a lengthy list of postponed chores. With a simple, designated task for each weekday, your home stays in a continuous state of cleanliness. To make this even easier, consider keeping your cleaning schedule visible, perhaps posted on the refrigerator, noted on your wall calendar, or displayed on a small bulletin board in the kitchen. Write down each day's task clearly, maybe using large letters so you can easily glance at it each morning. Monday might read bathrooms, Tuesday vacuum, Wednesday dust, Thursday floors, and Friday laundry touch-up. This visual cue helps you stay on track and provides a small sense of accomplishment as you mentally check off each task. Once the day's chore is completed, the rest of your day, and especially your weekends, remain open for enjoyment, free from the nagging weight of pending cleaning duties. Through these small, consistent actions spread throughout the week, you'll discover that your home stays clean almost effortlessly. You might even find a certain pleasure in the rhythm itself. Many seniors enhance the experience by listening to favorite music, engaging podcasts, or captivating audiobooks while tackling the day's task. This can transform cleaning from a chore into a peaceful, even enjoyable segment of the day. It's just you, your home, and the quiet satisfaction that arises from knowing your living space is always fresh and inviting. By adhering to this simple, yet highly effective cleaning schedule, you cultivate an atmosphere that is both orderly and stress-free, allowing you more time and energy to focus on the activities and people that truly enrich your life, all while enjoying a beautifully maintained home throughout the week. If these ideas resonate with you and you're enjoying the content here on Old Age Wisdom, please take a moment to subscribe or give this video a like. Your engagement encourages us to keep sharing helpful perspectives. The fifth essential habit is maintaining organized storage spaces. Think of your storage areas, drawers, cabinets, closets, even shelves in the garage, as the often overlooked champions of a tidy, well-run home. They represent the crucial underpinning upon which the orderliness of your primary living areas depends. Every storage space holds the quiet potential for a clutter-free existence, patiently waiting to receive items and keep them in their designated locations. If you've ever admired homes that look impeccably arranged, almost like they belong in a magazine spread, you might not immediately recognize that behind the polished facade, it's often their meticulously organized storage systems working in perfect concert. Everything has its assigned place, contributing to a harmonious flow. Consider your kitchen cabinets, for example. A brief look while preparing a meal might reveal a thoughtfully arranged system. Every pot, pan, plate, and piece of cutlery has its specific spot. Your hands almost automatically know where to reach for the cooking spray or the measuring cups. The coffee filters are consistently within easy grasp, eliminating frustrating searches through multiple drawers. And those formerly jumbled food storage containers? They are now neatly paired, each lid perfectly matched with its corresponding base, ending the usual chaos of mismatched plasticware. Your kitchen operates with efficiency, saving you valuable time and minimizing daily frustrations. Transition to your bedroom, and the closet often reveals itself as a haven of tranquility and order. Shirts might hang grouped by color, creating an effortless visual organization. Sweaters could be carefully folded and stacked on shelves, shoes aligned in neat pairs, and every accessory allocated its own space. When you open your closet doors in the morning, there's no need for a stressful hunt. Your clothing choices are clearly visible, allowing you to select what you need quickly and without fuss. Putting away freshly laundered clothes becomes a simple task, as items slide easily into their designated spots. No more piles accumulating on chairs or frantic rummaging. The result is a calmer, more organized beginning to your day. Even the bathroom benefits immensely from considered storage strategies. Hairstyling tools might rest tidily in a designated holder, tucked away when not in use. Fresh towels could be waiting in neat stacks, ready to offer comfort, while backup supplies like shampoo, soap, and lotions are arranged in orderly rows within a cabinet or drawer. You no longer need to excavate drawers searching for a spare razor or that specific comb. Everything has its defined territory, preventing items from getting lost in cluttered corners. A quick glance inside your bathroom storage reassures you that this is a space designed for convenience and ease, not confusion. This principle of organized storage extends beyond the main living areas. The garage, frequently a zone prone to clutter, can also become part of this symphony of order. Garden implements might hang tidily on wall hooks, their handles aligned. Seasonal decorations could rest in clearly labeled containers, making them easy to locate when needed. Cleaning supplies, such as sponges, brushes, and cleaning solutions, might be grouped together in simple, portable caddies, making chores slightly more manageable. Every item has an assigned home, and when you require something, you know precisely where to look. This organizational approach isn't confined just to the interior of your house. It can permeate every aspect of how you manage your belongings. The true elegance of an organized storage system resides in its inherent simplicity and the way it almost manages itself with minimal ongoing effort. It doesn't demand constant oversight, just periodic attention to maintain the established flow. By taking those few extra seconds to return items to their proper homes after each use, you preserve the system's harmony. If you notice a drawer starting to look a bit disorganized, spending just 5 minutes straightening it up helps keep the entire system functioning smoothly. These small, consistent actions yield a lasting positive impact, keeping your home organized without feeling overwhelming. Clutter simply doesn't gain a foothold when everything has a designated place, and the act of tidying becomes an almost subconscious habit. With well-organized storage spaces, your home transforms into a more fluid, functional environment that operates with ease and grace, allowing you to navigate your days with reduced stress and enhanced clarity. Finally, habit number 6, doing one load of laundry each day. Imagine your washing machine starting its cycle, humming a soft, steady tune each morning, almost like a gentle signal that helps ease you into the rhythm of a new day. As it fills with water, yesterday's clothes begin their transformation from used garments into fresh, clean items ready for their next use. Committing to one load of laundry per day is a wonderfully effective secret for maintaining a continuous sense of harmony and freshness in your home. It's a daily ritual that helps keep your living space feeling crisp, bright, and effortlessly managed. This approach eliminates those daunting mountains of laundry that tend to accumulate in a hamper or corner, waiting for a weekend marathon session of sorting, washing, drying, and folding. Instead, with this simple, consistent habit, you can move through your week without the looming feeling of being behind on chores. The morning hours, often a quieter time before the day's activities fully commence, present an ideal window to initiate this daily cycle. As the comforting aroma of coffee begins to fill your home, take a moment to gather the clothes from the previous day, perhaps collected in a laundry basket or temporarily draped over a chair, and toss them into the washing machine. With a simple press of a button, the process begins. The gentle hum of the machine can become a familiar part of your morning ambience, a quiet reminder that you are actively caring for your home environment. Often, by midday, the clothes are washed and ready to be transferred to the dryer or hung up to air dry. By the time evening approaches, they are typically soft, dry, and waiting for the next simple step, folding. The beauty of this routine lies in its seamless flow, much like the natural progression from sunrise to sunset. There's no frantic rush or overwhelming pile of laundry casting a shadow over your free time. The laundry area itself, once perhaps viewed as purely functional, can transform into a space associated with peace and order within your busy life. Sorting whites from colors becomes an automatic action. Adding the correct amount of detergent feels like a small but satisfying step. Pressing the familiar buttons on the machine evolves into its own mini ritual. The sound of clothes tumbling in the wash can blend into the background sounds of your home, as familiar as a clock ticking or birds chirping outside. When the cycle completes, the air often carries that distinct, pleasant scent of fresh laundry, clean, soft, and inviting. Then comes the next phase, folding. This quiet, uncomplicated moment provides an opportunity for reflection. You might smooth out each towel with mindful intention, appreciating its softness. Socks find their partners, seemingly destined to be together. T-shirts are folded neatly into stacks, ready for wear. The repetitive motions of folding, fold, smooth, stack, can become almost meditative. There's a genuine satisfaction derived from each neatly folded item, from the small but significant act of bringing order to your belongings, one piece of clothing at a time. The final step is the rewarding task of putting everything away promptly, often while items are still slightly warm and less prone to wrinkling. Closet doors open to receive freshly hung clothes, assuring you that everything is in its rightful place. Clean towels are neatly tucked away in the bathroom or linen closet, alongside crisp sheets ready for the next bed change. Your wardrobe remains consistently stocked with clean, ready-to-wear options, eliminating any last-minute scrambling to find something suitable to wear. There's no more urgent need to wash a specific shirt for an upcoming occasion or the mild panic of discovering you're low on clean socks or undergarments. With this straightforward daily habit, everything you need stays readily available, consistently clean, and prepared for the day ahead. The true appeal shines in the simplicity, one load, managed from start to finish every single day. Your home environment stays fresher, your clothes remain clean, and laundry ceases to be a dreaded, time-consuming chore. It simply integrates into your daily flow, much like making your morning coffee, enjoying the fresh air, or observing the predictable rhythm of day and night. It becomes an effortless component of your life's cadence, one that nurtures both your home and your personal sense of peace. Now that you've learned about these 6 simple habits that can help keep your home feeling fresh and looking tidy day after day, we at Old Age Wisdom would genuinely love to hear from you. What insights have you gained from this discussion? Is there a particular habit you feel inspired to try incorporating into your own daily routine? Please share your thoughts by dropping a comment below. Let us know which tip resonated most with you or how you plan to implement these ideas. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button. Consider sharing it with friends or family who might benefit, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Old Age Wisdom, for more practical tips and inspiration designed to make life a little easier and more organized. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.